I'd probably say the last year and some change, Primo, Larry June been the heaviest rotation.
Okay.
Every day. Like, I wouldn't say every day because it depends on, because sometimes I get in my R&B mood for a few days because I've been listening to, like, Kool and the Gang and Barry White, shit like that for the last couple of days. I get in them modes, but, like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta go back. You gotta go back.
You know what I mean? Motherfuckers sleep on it. And I had to think about this. Like, people really sleep on Barry White.
Hey, Barry White was a gangster outside of music, I heard.
Yeah, but just how cold.
Music saved his life for real.
No, yeah. Barry White was a real ass nigga.
What was he, the Velvet Teddy Bear?
Yeah, right. Him and motherfucking Lou Rawls was a gangster.
Lou Rawls.
Oh, yeah, I heard Lou Rawls.
He looked like I wouldn't walk up on him now.
Lou Rawls was like, he'll fix your brakes. And beat your ass.
Right.
Beat the
You'll
brakes
never
off.
find
A mechanic like me. Hey, man, this is Easily Offended Podcast. Checking in one time. Hey, man, this is episode 85?
85.
85, yes, sir. 85. We are definitely in the building. We would like to take a shout out to everybody that's liked, shared, comment, and all that good things, man. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the love in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the love of the streets, you know what I'm saying? It's a young lady that's been in this game for a long time. She's made a lot of y'all niggas some money. You feel me? She done got y'all interviews, exclusives, VIP, all that shit. You know, when to plan an event, she'll plan it for you. You ain't got to do nothing. Her and her team will take care of it. You know what I'm saying? She's worked with everybody. Double XL, you know what I'm saying? True Tribune joint.
You go.
Shit, I was on a roll too.
Well, man, you was.
I was on
doing.
a
Like,
goddamn roll.
Yeah.
That's all right.
No, Chicago Tribune is, I believe, is what you were trying to say.
Yeah. Mass Appeal, Double XL Magazine, allhiphop.com.
Rolling out.
Rolling out.
Got for the home team.
You know what I'm saying?
Complex.
Right. She started her own.
Ebony and Jet.
Yeah, just keep going.
Oh.
All the black shit.
All the black shit.
You know what I'm saying? A young black female owning her own PR company, making moves, fucking with movie stars, sitcoms, everything. Gotta get up a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get my hand clap in because you know I always forget that shit.
Right.
I gotta give it up
the
for
button is cued.
the button is cute. Give it up for Briana Swank in the building. You already know.
Hello. Hey y'all. What's going on?
Living the dream, man. Glad you can make it. Thank you for coming, kicking it with us, chopping it up.
Yeah,
It's
man.
been a minute. How long ago did you ask me?
A few months ago.
Damn, it was a few months ago.
But you know what? Like, you know, when we out at parties, motherfuckers drinking, it's like the thing to say.
I'll be like, I'm gonna get back to you.
Yeah, you know
you want to be on my podcast, nigga?
Right. It's just like you always needed to put them on. Like,
Yeah.
all right, look, G, I just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
But we always do that, especially being in this world.
Yeah, niggas got schedules and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I finally texted him back and was like, I'm gonna just hurry up and do it, but I need to do it. Let me do it now while it's on my mind. And I know once he told me what day it was, I was like, that's perfect because this is usually my day off. But I'm actually working today. Like,
Oh, okay.
along with doing this, I'm like, you know what? It's gonna be a work day.
But you can wake up and do that whenever you feel like it. Not all the time, but you know what I'm saying?
I actually showed somebody my schedule. I took a screenshot and showed my schedule to two people today, and they were like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "I guess my schedule don't look like everybody else."
I'm booked and I'm busy.
It's always a meeting or something I'm doing, but no, this was like I was like Sunday is usually like my day to just not do too much. So I was like, I can come here and do Sunday. Sunday is a good day. It's one of my favorite days.
Yeah, it's always a great
But this
day.
ain't like work. We kicking it, you know.
Oh
we
yeah,
chilling.
I knew it was.
We
gonna be.
drinking motherfucking stateside vodka,
Surfside. Well,
vodka.
This
This
is
is-
both. It looked like it's both.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
saying. Say stateside on that side,
That's
surfside,
weird.
nigga.
Which
Which,
side
which
is
one
which?
is it? Yeah, is it stateside or surfside?
Right.
We don't know.
We don't.
Feel free to send us a product.
Right. Yeah. So let us know exactly which one is which.
Right.
The stateside, surfside, motherfucking
Now-
vodka, iced tea.
So this past week at my job at McCormick, we had NAX 25.
What's next?
NAX 25 is like a convention where they have like anything you can buy in the store, it's in the store.
Oh,
so like
wow.
one hall A hall, the south hall of the building was all like refrigerators, like gas station
took up the
stands,
entire place.
signs, all type shit. And then the other side was all your snacks, liquor, rolling leaves, everything you could.
It was
Only
an
thing,
inventory
only thing
Yeah, I was
that
about to say it's about anything consumer based. You know,
Yeah,
anything you
basically.
can sell, nigga, was there.
the only thing I didn't even see no honey packs. I was like, man, where the honey packs at? I know they got honey.
Yo ass
They
looking
set up at the
yo
gas
ass this
station.
Bitch looking for honey packs. Trying to get some free. Trying to get some free ones.
Let me get a whole pack. Let me just get this whole. Nah, but
Y'all got any honey packs y'all ain't using?
yeah, so it's crazy because like you got Coca-Cola, all these different brands, and they advertising drinks that's about to come out. Like so, some of the shit don't even come out until like November. Some is
Oh, so you
latest.
had access to the 2026 next nigga?
Nigga, Lil Debbie got some shit. Man. Let me tell you this right there. Nigga, Lil Debbie, bro.
Right. They finally got the shit that's coming out with the glitter that explode in your mouth.
Gee, the banana moon pies, they different.
Oh my God.
They different now.
They
Nigga,
different.
banana.
They crazy.
That is something somebody that smoked weed would definitely say.
Yes. Yeah. So we was
funny.
me and Diego, we just going through the whole spot, just picking out shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you know what I'm saying?
Coming out with boxes of snacks, nigga.
Well, so
The 2020.
technically
Right. Yeah,
So
I got these new snacks. You ain't even up on these. These ain't even in the store yet.
So technically, we're not allowed to take product from the showroom floor. We would get fired on spot.
So you definitely didn't do that.
I definitely didn't. But what I did was people I already had relationships with. I'm like, bro, what hotel you at? Oh, I'm at the Marriott, right? I ain't gotta leave the building. I can walk straight through McCormick and go to the Marriott. Hey, just take that to your room. I'll just hit your line. Because now it's not in the building. It's not in McCormick Place. You know what I'm saying? I ain't break no rules.
Well, that's what you call creative thinking.
Creative thinking. Like my man, the last time they had a show like that, it was a whole aisle of THC sodas and shit like that.
Oh, I love those.
I
I
had, like-
have some of those at home.
I had a 12-pack.
Yes.
I was in here zoning. Started to paint a wall. Like, I think this wall should be blue. Like, yeah, but nah, it was crazy. It was real good. It was a real good week. We had a total of 282 bars in the 3-day span.
What?
Yeah. That's what I do. I run the beverage company for them. I mean, well, me and my team does. I'm not the solo person. I ain't that great yet.
Well, it's not fun when you have to do it by yourself. Trust me.
Oh no, yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It's not
it's
fun.
not. So, from the Chicago side, you from the West Side.
I am from the West
You
Side.
a West Sider. What part of the West Side?
I'm from out west too. I'm not from the West Side.
Okay.
Out west. Right.
Let me rephrase it. I am from out west.
I'm gonna nickname you on my phone as Briana 290.
You didn't know I was from the West Side?
I knew.
I was about to say you
Yeah,
knew
I
that.
knew you from the West Side.
I am from off of Leamington and West End, so Laramie and West End.
Oh yeah.
I'm from the West, like I'm from out west.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Grew up over there.
Niggas got
my-
pool tables in the front yard.
No,
We finna kick it.
that's not our side. That's not our area. That might be over by Pulaski.
Right. That's Madison Pulaski.
That's that party I went to. I went to when I worked at Detail
Yeah,
Out
niggas
West.
had the pool table
I went to
outside.
the nigga had a pool. He had the wooden pool table. I'm like, how'd y'all get that out the crib?
I mean, I've seen that. Maybe I probably have seen it on.
I mean, it was a good time though.
Of
I
course.
appreciated the
It was
pool
in the
table.
backyard.
No, the nigga put it in the front of the
had it in the
house.
front?
Nigga, the dope boys, you know what I'm saying, cut off the street. So it's a block party.
No, I knew that.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
that
But the
I knew-
niggas had 2 pool tables. They had card tables. They had a DJ.
sound like a good time to
It
me.
was. It was a good time. The cops pull up. You know what I'm saying? The dope boy walk to the car. Woo, woo, woo. Car drive off. Night continues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but west side of Chicago.
West Side. Yep. I went to Providence St. Mel. Also went to
Oh, you
Bethel
West
New
Side
Life.
for real.
Yeah, I'm a West Side girl. My family, my mom and my dad are from the West Side. My mom and my dad were high school sweethearts,
Oh,
and
nice.
they went to Austin.
Okay.
Super West
Super
Side.
West Side.
The west side, yeah.
And what's funny is the only family member that I remember living on the west side. I mean, south side was my grandmother. So my grandmother still does live on the south side. In the same
Where?
place. 88th and Harper.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's right there by the east side.
Right,
Yeah,
right, yeah.
yeah.
Right, but I remember coming over her house and we played outside in the front, right?
Yeah.
She'll be like, y'all need to go in the backyard and play. We like, what? We outside, we
Yeah,
in the
that was-
front.
that was the
Well,
outside shit. We-
yeah, that was. I was like, why are we playing in the backyard?
But you know,
I had no idea why. I was like, we gotta
because
see.
Southside's a little
The
different.
brain, my brain was like, we gotta see what's going on in the front. That's the only
gotta see
thing
what's
I
in
can
the
think
streets.
of.
Look, when,
Yeah.
when I remember when we first got our bikes, we was gone.
Yeah,
As a shorty, you get a bike,
Yeah.
nigga, you out.
Yeah.
yeah. I got
I
a
be
few. I got a
outside.
few bikes stolen.
Yeah, I was with
Yeah,
you a
yeah.
couple
See,
times.
my bike never got stolen. So this is the beauty of the West Side, and I think this is why people think it's definitely more of a down south feel when you are on the West Side. So my mom lived on one side of Madison,
Yeah.
and my dad family lived on the other side of Madison. Like
Yeah.
literally, when I like Laramie, I grew up once my mom and my dad separated.
Uh-huh.
I still see my mother and my father every whatever.
Okay,
I live
okay.
with my mother, but I could just go to my dad's house because it was that close. So when I got my bike, I would ride over there where all my cousins was at, and it was my grandma building. So my whole family
love.
lived in the building.
Right.
So you ain't worried about nothing.
You ain't
Yeah,
missing
so
them. Going
I-
upstairs getting anything. I'm gonna go up here and get something to eat.
Yeah,
Down here.
yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
was. But I could go to my dad's house, but I would ride my bike. Soon as I put my bike down, when I get to my grandma's house, my cousin, one of them, would take my bike every time, and I would come outside like, "Where's my bike?"
You know, my dad was raised on the west side. He was on 14th and Spalding.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my grandfather, he had 3 cribs over there. He had 14th and Spalding. I don't know the other address, but they was like 2 or 3 blocks away.
Okay.
And they had a restaurant. I didn't know the one thing. You know, long conversations with my pops. I realized they had a restaurant. But they're like a little diner. It's a black owned diner. It was ran by
Okay.
my grandmother, my aunt, my great
What
aunt.
happened to it?
They went out of business. He probably
What's the name of it?
I don't even know.
Oh man, I wonder how
don't
long they
even
was
know.
around. I'm pretty
I
sure.
wasn't even born then.
Well,
So
then.
you know what I'm saying. So it was way back then. But yeah,
it
the
was
West
way
Side definitely has that like multi black people that's buying multiple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like families live very close in
Yeah,
proximity.
yeah,
like
everybody
you
close.
you can't go down, like you can go 2 blocks away and your cousin live over there, or 3 blocks and whatever. Like my daddy I had another sister that lived around the corner.
Right, it's just-
So it was literally like that growing up. So like we didn't have to. I think that's why it was way. It had a more southern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life back in those spaces, because like we still sit on the porch.
Yeah. No, so the West Side is definitely way more of a Southern vibe than the South Side. Like, I mean, because I got a lot of partners live out west, so I'm out west all the time. A lot of niggas live they in like kind of suburbs now, like Bellwood,
Yeah.
shit like that. But yeah, I just like going out west, because even when I was a kid, man, you know, because it was going out to the Circle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh boy, once I discovered the Circle,
Circle, it was a
like,
wrap.
because you would go on South Chicago, but every time you go out there, some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get
not
shot.
at the Circle.
Not at the Circle, nigga. You go outside. We outside all night, and shit
we just
happen.
partying.
Yeah, and just
That's
kicking.
all
And,
we
and
doing.
not even knowing. Like you be like, it's 4 o'clock. God
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah,
yeah.
we
So
be partying.
nigga, we was on 290 every motherfucking weekend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
was.
Like,
I was avoiding the Circle because I was like, I don't want to see nobody that's gonna tell on me. Because my cousins, whoever, I was like, I didn't go to the Circle as much as my friends did.
Okay.
My friends, when we got to that age, I was trying to go everywhere but on the West Side.
That's
Because
real.
I'm from the West Side. So as soon as I go, somebody gonna be like, I seen your daughter or your
right.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody knowing what I'm doing.
Nope. Not at all.
So I went, once I got like to college, I was at the real shit. I was like, man, I can do that shit anytime.
Right.
Because when you do it when you younger, it's not fun no more. You like, man, I want to go somewhere else.
That's
now
facts.
when you turn 18 and you can go somewhere else.
right.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to go to I could go to the Circle at any age at that time. You could
Right.
be
Right.
15, 16, pull up with your friends. I ain't want to do none of that.
Yeah,
I was
see.
like, I'm finna go out.
So when I was 18, 19, the Circle was new. to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't kicking it out west like that. So
well, I'm from the West Side.
Exactly.
So
You know
I already knew about it, and I didn't care for it. Like I went less than my friends. A lot of my friends went. I just didn't care to go.
Yeah.
But see, that's the same thing with us. Like we'll skip South Chicago and go out there.
Yeah.
Because we want to see something different.
Exactly.
Like, I'm see the same people.
Yeah, you want to see something else. I started going to the Wild Hair. I was trying to be out.
Niggas was doing that too.
Yeah,
definitely.
That was the stuff I was like, I'm about to go sneak in this club. I was sneaking in clubs.
So we gonna get to that. Like, what was your? I'm gonna get to it right now because we got history. You know what I'm saying? We got history.
You have to start with the history.
We got a history. So this question is a little bit about the history.
Okay.
Name your top 5 nightclubs, Chicago nightclubs.
Zentra is definitely one.
Ooh,
Okay.
Y'all remember Zentra?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bedroom. You remember the bedroom?
I remember
Biology bar.
Biology bar. Yes.
Everybody gonna say Jet Lounge.
Jet
We
Lounge.
was talking about Jet Lounge with Bruiser.
Yep,
Niggas
yep.
was just talking about Jet.
I'm trying to think. Red Dog.
Red Dog was classic.
Yeah.
Those and I'm gonna add an honorable mention to Sub T on their Reggae Gold nights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Sub T, the last man standing, Joe.
Man, Sub T
still
I love it
going.
though.
Yeah.
And I mean, I gotta mention Shrine, but I worked at the Shrine.
Slicks.
Right.
Oh shit! I forgot
Slicks.
about.
Hearts.
Slicks was my shit. Hold on.
Cinnabar, nigga.
Excuse me. Wait. Let me stop. Slicks was my top place. Actually.
Hey, Slicks used to be hilarious though, cause
Man, listen, I
like,
had damn near a permanent area that I sat in Slicks. I was in Slicks so fucking much.
So you was probably there that night with Bub J got into
It was always somebody
shit.
like see Slicks. It was shit, but it wasn't like it would be.
But they used to act like because they were turning it.
Shot up Slicks.
No one. Yeah. No one.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like it'll be some shit. It might be some shit that go down like the night before, and next day the shit open and everybody cool. And it might be one of the motherfuckers that got into it, but it was never completely just utter violence. Like Biology bar, it was different.
Oh yeah, nah.
The projects was right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, Dragon Room.
I'm about to say Dragon Room. Because the Dragon Room the Dragon Room was
club I
closer.
ever went to.
The Dragon Room was closer to the projects.
You right.
I remember it was one night, some of the niggas from the buildings came over there. I forgot who was promoting. I don't know, was that Todd that night? This was towards like the later years of Dragon Room. But they ain't let some niggas in. The motherfuckers went and broke out. Everybody motherfucking came.
I remember that.
I feel like I remember.
Broke
everybody shit out.
Who was the guy that passed out? Leon. I remember seeing Leon that night, and that nigga, the reason why I remember that, because he's like, I can't put the flyer into nobody's window because all them shit's smashed out.
Talking about Leroy.
I was like, damn, they all see, like, man, what happened over here?
They smashed everybody's shit out.
Yeah, the projects was right there.
Yeah,
but Dragon Room was the first club I ever went in.
Oh shit.
So, and when I went in there, I remember because I had my cousin ID. I definitely wasn't 21, and that motherfucker was busting. I just remember it was like
the Dragon Room,
and it was crazy.
And you had 3 floors.
Yeah, but what's wild about that night? Somebody got into it that night on the dance floor.
Yeah.
They was fighting on the dance floor. I was like, I was so like, damn, this is crazy.
This shit happened? Like, and the party's still going. Like,
the party kept going.
Oh yeah, now get these niggas out of here.
Get these niggas out of here.
Yeah.
That was after that. I remember, and then it went from Dragon Room to Boutique.
Right, yeah.
But
so, we got Zentra number 1.
No,
Dragon Room.
Slicks number 1.
Slicks number 1?
Yeah. Take Zentra out of it now.
Okay.
Fuck Zentra, nigga.
Zentra, I ain't gonna lie. Zentra had a run, and I was just in. I got into so much. Anyway, I got in a lot of trouble with Zentra. Good trouble.
Radio Star too was over there too.
Radio Star was so much fun.
Joe's.
Yeah, but they was. Bedroom was the shit though. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't remember Bedroom.
We went there a couple of times.
Hold on, wait.
We went there a couple of times.
What was the club behind the Biology bar? Damn, that was my shit.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of it?
Because it was an alley right here,
Yeah,
and they was on the other side.
You went in through the alley. What?
Oh, that was Push.
Yes.
Push. That was Push.
Push was
Yeah. Push. What was it? Was it Wednesdays or Tuesdays?
Yes,
Yeah,
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah. Push was that
Damn,
shit.
it ain't no clubs now.
Ain't no clubs, nigga. No clubs.
So I'm gonna say definitely Slicks, cause I was in Slicks till Slicks closed. I was so sad when Slicks was gone.
Man, yeah.
Slicks, I gotta put Biology Bar in there because it was in Push. I'll put them together. Dragon Room for sure. Buzz.
Tuesday nights.
I just fucked y'all.
Gee, that
head
was the
up with
first
that one.
night I saw Jay-Z and Beyonce together.
That's the first time I seen everybody. Everybody
Yeah,
went to Buzz.
Buzz was
What?
that shit.
Man.
And the thing about it, they used to rent those Lamborghinis all out front.
Right.
Sit them right. Oh my God.
You know what was another one? Remember Glow?
What?
Oh.
I will take this down. I was the first person that started going to Glow. I'm not gonna. Oh,
You started that shit, huh?
I did.
I believe you.
I'm gonna tell you how I'm finna tell you. When I went to Glow, I remember. I don't know why we decided to go. We was leaving Push, or they had no. This what happened. I think something happened. We end up going to Glow. We went to Push for a second. It might have been dead. We walked in the Glow. It was no black people at this time going.
Okay.
And I went to Glow damn near almost for like 3 months, and I ain't see nobody I knew. And I'm like, they don't know about this shit good. And I ain't tell. I usually tell people about. Then I would bring a couple people. And once I started bringing people, I'm kidding you not. I walked up in there one day and it wasn't nothing but niggas in there. I was like, okay, well,
This is
it's Glow.
that was like Divine.
It was a night.
Divine was classic too.
I was a night at Glow when Mike was up there with the Rough Riders. Yeah. And Glow wasn't that big.
Glow wasn't.
Glow was not big.
Ooh, what was that other club that wasn't that big? 720.
Oh, I don't even remember 720.
Right across the street from it was a little restaurant I sat on the corner. It was on Clark
There
Street.
was so many clubs around there. It was just like
Everywhere.
Candyland for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a good time.
And then
It
it was like,
it was.
you got the Shark Bar.
Yeah.
When they became
No,
212.
remember 212? I was gonna say
212 on the river.
So like
the Shark Bar was busting.
So the Shark Bar was when it was bougie.
I went both times.
Yeah.
I liked it all.
Yeah.
I ain't miss a moment.
Nah, I always talk about that shit. That was when I saw Michael Jordan that night. Everybody was just looking at Mike when nobody doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just staring at Michael Jordan.
In the club.
That's what Michael Jordan used to be outside.
Yeah.
Back then.
He
This was
Drop top Ferrari going all through downtown.
Outside so much.
Oh, yeah.
You could see Michael Jordan and R. Kelly every week.
every motherfucking week.
These
niggas was
These niggas was outside. That's why I be like, y'all, I don't gotta ever go to a R. Kelly concert because guess what? He would get drunk.
He started singing.
What?
Ain't nothing like drunk ales.
Man, he would
Put the ignition instrumental on, nigga.
What? He would be like, he would literally get on the mic. You knew it was about to be a good night after that. Yeah, we had a good club run. Nobody had club run like that in Chicago ever.
That late 90, early 2000, that was a time. And it still wasn't really no camera phones. None of that shit was
camera phones, we'd be fucked up.
Oh, my God.
Man, especially at the biology bar.
Yeah.
Because I used to work with Monop and Don and all of them. So I was one of the girl promoters. So I knew about all the clubs because we had to go to all of them.
So when did you start? Let's get.
That's actually where I started.
How old was you when you started?
I was in college at Columbia. I was at Columbia. Me and my homegirl Sophia Edwards. We and her used to promote, but
the glasses, right?
Yeah, that was
freckles.
Yeah. Me and her went to Providence together.
Oh,
so me and Sophia went to Providence, and she went to Columbia too. So we just ended up, and that was my homie in high school too. So it was shit. I was like, oh, okay.
So were you because you're a writer?
I'm a journalist turned publicist.
Right. So did you go to Columbia for journalism?
I went to Columbia for journalism. Okay. So as far as my career goes, I started journalism in high school.
Okay.
So I actually went to Oxford and studied journalism too.
Oh, okay.
In high school. So I did that. My school sent me. But I had started doing journalism in high school. So I worked on the yearbook. I worked on journalism. I just had started, and I was like, okay, am I gonna go to? I was gonna actually go back to London and go to college there, or I was gonna. It was either there or here, and I was like, all my friends are gonna be closer. And a lot of my friends was going to like Lewis and all the downstate schools. And I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm going to just stay here and go to Columbia. And I'm like, it was a great school for magazine journalism because that was my major. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to do that. And that's where everything started. Everything started at Columbia. Yeah. Everything.
My son go to Columbia.
Oh.
My oldest boy. And he does videos. He has his own company.
I love it.
Everything. Like he does his videos,
he's actually pretty dope on the videography
side. Columbia, I will say this produces amazing. You're gonna learn whatever you're going for. You're going to become some type of master or career. Yeah. It's gonna be a very career focused craft, whatever it is, because Columbia is very like even going to a 2-year school to me is not the same as going to a Columbia because. Yeah. You still get to learn. You still get to get the experience of being in college, but you also learn like, hey, there's organizations you can join and things like that. Like, it's to me an ideal collegiate art creative experience, and a lot of people don't understand. Like, okay, some people can do 2 years, and that's fine too. But if you want to get like a great college art like creative experience, and you meet so many people that really go into these industries, so like. I've ran into so many people that went to Columbia because I went there, and when you start telling people you go to Columbia, it's a whole different angle of like, oh snap, okay, but it's
because you know the curriculum.
Everybody
exactly. Like, oh, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. Like,
you know what the fuck you're doing.
And that's the beauty of going to a school like that. Like even back then, it was a great school specifically and for us. Like, but man, again. When I was at Columbia, Outkast came to that motherfucker. Common was in there. Everybody came to Columbia when I was there. Like, it was a different time. It was so different. Like
hopefully he'd be lucky to see Outkast perform this weekend in Atlanta.
Man, Joe.
Oh, you've never seen them?
No, I've seen them.
Okay,
but it's been a long time. We actually, we had a picture.
We had a long story. So my cousin was Richard Redmond.
Okay.
From Jamboree.
Okay.
And he used to throw these small concerts in high schools. Mm-hmm. So we'll have like 112, Monica or Brandy, or we'll have a LL Cool J, just him. But we would go to like Simeon, CVS, Julian, Warrior Park. Right. And one of the shows was Outkast and who
Twister.
else?
It was
and
Twister.
I feel like I remember that.
Outkast, Twister,
and
at
Julian.
At Julian with Infamous Syndicate.
Yeah, familiar.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
this was like '96.
Yeah, and it was
I was not out of high school.
It was definitely an R&B group as well.
I don't remember,
but I can't remember. But we took a picture with Outkast.
Oh wow!
And as a short, and we had like a Polaroid, and I can't find that shit today.
What? You can't find it?
This nigga lost it.
In the midst of me moving all these times.
Lost a moment in time.
Lost a moment in time. I was like, God.
Now, this was motherfucking AT Aliens Outkast.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's been a minute.
Travesty.
Yeah. But see, that's what my like when I used to like when my cousin came to the school because he would tell the principal like, I want to have my nephew work with me. So I won't have class for like 2 days. I'll be setting up the auditorium, putting up stanchions, you know what I'm saying, getting the green room situated.
So you've been doing this.
Yeah.
Just as long as I have.
Yeah, so like just doing that
longer,
as an experience to be like, oh, like seeing LL Cool J.
Right.
I've met him multiple times as a kid and didn't realize how great that moment was until I got older.
Yeah, we don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's so many moments I feel like in your life, especially I feel like the era of time and music that we grew up in, like we never thought that would be like the moment.
What was your favorite moment?
Of what?
And just that moment.
My music moment?
Of clarity. It was like, oh my God.
Well, when I realized what was happening, like,
because you definitely didn't narrow that down at all. Like, what was your favorite moment?
What moment?
Like, your whole entire life, nigga. What was
that's not an easy question to ask.
Because everybody has that one moment, like, oh yeah, I'm here.
So like you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so I think it's just like, okay, so you've been doing this.
You mean my career or music, personal?
So let's just say, so we gonna skip around. We gonna ask a few.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So let's just say you started this. You've been in this 20 plus years. You've been doing this for a long fucking time. So, but when do you feel like you really got your feet underneath you? Like, okay, I'm here. I got my shit. I can really do this.
Oh, I know that moment. There's two.
Okay.
I have to tell both of them.
Okay.
And I've talked about these in interviews, but that moment, the first one was when I did the Blackout Party with Jay-Z.
Okay.
Shrine.
At the Shrine.
With Hustle too,
Hustle and Howard, yes.
Okay, yeah.
I remember.
That was a night. I was not there, and I was so mad at myself that I was not there. Because at that time, I was in the mix a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was working with.
That was a night.
And I remember.
But the crazy thing is, my night was not like everybody else's night. Because I was actually running the entire press.
So you was working.
I was humping. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I was working. I had never, and nobody even knows to this day, I had never done a red carpet in my life before that night. Right?
That shit looked amazing, G.
And the way, but I knew.
I remember that.
I had never ran one. Had I been on one, I had been, as a media person. Yeah. But running it is totally different from actually being a media person. So, because it was so many celebrities in there, y'all. So it was so many celebrities that showed up.
So I have a question because I've always wondered this about. So do you stagger the times of arrival for these people?
Well, I was getting there. Okay. So, but nobody even told me to do that. I was like, how in the hell
you get the initiative?
Do I get? Well, I was thinking, how do I get all these celebrities in the door on a consistent schedule without them all showing up at the same time?
Right.
And I was like, chaos. And I was like, so what I did was I broke it up into 3 different grades of who would arrive in their arrival times. And I sent everybody emails about what time. There was group A, group B, group C. Okay. And then everybody arrived in their groups. The only people that I did not have jurisdiction on when they was coming was Jay-Z and LeBron. Okay. Everybody else, I knew when they was coming.
That was the first party where Jay-Z and LeBron actually had their first picture together, I think. Almost
at
that time.
I had never, just keep in mind, I had never done no shit like this. So this was not I know what I'm doing, but I knew what I was doing. So, but what happened was the moment that I realized it was really the next day or 2 days later, I was like, oh my God, did I just do this? And it wasn't that it was that, it's just, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. It was all over the internet. It was on the news. It was in USA Today. And I was like, oh my God.
And you did that shit.
And I did that. But what made it so crazily, amazingly organized is the fact that I just did it in my head and was like, how am I going to do this? Like I said, I had been on red carpets, but I had not coordinated one. Right. Yeah. And it was technically the black carpet. So Jeezy was there. Tierra Marie was there.
Ooh, Tierra Marie. I got
Julius Peppers was there. Who else? I said Julius Peppers. Of course, all the basketball players. The Chicago Bears came. But I remember when D Rose walked in. This is when he still had his fade. Yeah. And he had the ugliest jacket on. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I had D Rose at Club Cancun.
Whoa, that was
yeah.
That was a long time ago. Because I don't even remember Club Cancun.
That was in the suburbs.
I'm like, but I ain't never partied in the suburbs.
South suburbs, yeah, consider yourself.
I saw Adriana. She's like, why am I here?
Yeah, I went to Adriana's because I had to. Yeah. Legendary place though. That's another one.
That's a lot of
shit went down in Adriana's.
But I ain't gonna lie. If you want to get it in and be ratchet, that's where you went.
Oh, I used to call that shit Sodom and Gomorrah. That shit was crazy.
Yes. Man, one time I walked in there. I swear to God, it was vomit in the line. I'm like, come on, man. You ain't even getting in this.
Ain't even been in this bitch yet.
And you throwing it up, and then now you gonna talk to people? No.
Hey, Adriana's was a time, G. It was the hood. You can niggas just rolling up at the bar like, let me get a vodka and motherfucking cranberry.
Yo, I remember
Literally.
because you was out there. You
putting the guts right there, like, dang.
So I wasn't prepared. The first time I went to Adriana's, I wasn't prepared for what the fuck
I took him
was
to
going on.
Adriana's.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I took him. I don't know. You know, we known each other. I was like 13. He was 12.
Okay.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know,
You didn't prepare him?
Huh?
You didn't prepare
he
him?
told me, but nothing can really prepare
No,
me for that shit.
nothing can compare you.
'Cause-
You right.
Because back then, so I had gone to like Atlanta and shit. In Atlanta, you can smoke in the club and all that other shit. It's a little bit different. But back then, Adriana's like, when you wasn't smoking, niggas wasn't rolling up just straight backwards nowhere else in the Chicagoland area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We've
it
been
just,
doing a lot of shit for a long
right.
time.
So just the shit that was going on
So
in there.
I got a confession to make. The first time I went to Adriana's, though, I ate a shroom.
Ooh. That's a good time.
What was
Now, you
that
remember
like?
when you first walked in, all them green glowing.
I'm about to say, that shit had to have been crazy.
I walked in the door, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh God. Oh
To
God.
be honest with you, Adriana as a building was built different.
Yeah, that shit
It
was like
was
it was like a convention
different.
center or some shit.
It was
Right.
like
It was
a
huge.
massive club.
Yeah.
Nigga, they had the other side, which was an all banquet.
Yes,
So funny
I
thing, one of the events that I promoted with, big shout out to Brad from Street Bullies.
Oh, I was gonna say that was his spot.
You know what I'm saying? We promoted a New Year's Eve party
That's
with
already-
Lil
I
Wayne,
remember this. I remember.
Dipset, and it was somebody else. It was like it was somebody else.
That club was designed crazy.
Nobody showed up.
What?
Yeah, none of the niggas showed up.
No.
I mean-
The niggas showed up, but
talent?
people at that time, people was just now knowing that New Year's Eve is actually pre-recorded a day before, like
Okay.
2 or 3 days before.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? New Year's Eve, stuff like that. Lil Wayne came perform.
Right.
Dipset came perform, but people was like, nigga, they ain't gonna be there. I just saw that nigga on BET.
Dang.
Because the internet wasn't as prominent back then.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if I'm at the crib and I'm getting dressed and I see Lil Wayne about to be in New York at midnight, but I got a flyer and I paid money to go to a Chicago show.
Nobody showed up.
Right. I mean, it was a bad thing. I mean, it turned out decent. Ski Franchise did it.
Yeah.
But then he did bring us monster parties like Future Adriana's. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like Future Adriana's.
It was wild. No, Adriana's was wild by itself. Like, it was
yeah.
wild.
It
It was
was
wild
actually-
on a regular night.
On a regular
It
night,
was
no
wild.
celebrities in that
It was
bitch.
just wild.
It was just like, this was like back, I remember just seeing women like just coming in, like it just have on like underwear and boots.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Adriana's
Like-
was a special place.
Yeah, I just,
Sodom and Gomorrah.
yeah, I
is
wasn't
a perfect.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't ready. Like, why wait, she ain't got no pants on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nobody gave a fuck.
nobody gave a fuck.
Nobody
Everybody and they was out there dancing with their booty out there.
Oh,
Ain't give a
yeah.
fuck.
It was,
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
wild time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good time, and it was, it was what it was, and it was good.
It
for
was
what
a moment. It was a moment.
It
in
was a
Chicago.
moment.
But-
Yeah.
But back to the moment.
Yeah.
that I was-
Jay-Z, yeah,
but
I was
that
about to
was
say.
the moment that I was like, okay, it didn't hit me immediately. It
Right.
really didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, Jay-Z. I did some shit with Jay-Z and LeBron, like,
Yeah.
and it was. I ain't get paid a lot of money at all. That's another conversation. But it was such a moment in Chicago that it was
That was worth it.
that made me feel like, okay, I really do know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that was my first moment. And it was the biggest. I mean, I started getting hella business after that, obviously.
Right.
But it was still kind of crazy at the time because back then it's like we didn't. I think a lot of times people when they doing things to culturally change the trajectory of a city or an industry, they don't be thinking about like how much they're going through or how innovative it is at the time. Sometimes you're just doing it as you go and you making it up. So
Right.
you really don't see the impact of anything till maybe even years later or a year later or two. But even how we're talking about the level of music that we grew up in and how it impacted, you just don't know because you in it. And it's like it's such a good moment. You don't realize the value of it until later. That picture mean way more than it did when you took it.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, that was my moment where I was like, I guess I'm doing this for the rest of my life. Like, I knew that's when I knew I was good.
What year was this? Remind me.
No, see. I don't remember.
Early 2000s, somewhere.
I mean, I could look it up, but.
So when the Black Album came out.
It was called the Blackout. That was the party, too. The name of the party.
Right.
Because it was sponsored by Hennessy. And that was one.
Like
that was one event. But the other event that I did that made me be like, okay, I know what I'm doing is when I did an event with the Gorillas. I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was responsible for the entire event.
So where was this? Take us through this.
Yeah, I'm going to take you through this. So, there's a group called Hypnotic Brass Ensemble that's from Chicago.
Hey, these niggas is so cold.
They were my clients and they're my friends.
Hey, Hypnotic is, I'm sorry.
Hypnotic, they
super duper Hypnotic fan, bro.
Really? That's awesome.
They used to tour with Most Def.
Yes, they did.
The Hypnotic Brass Ensemble, nigga.
Hold on about that.
You don't know, and they're from here?
Yeah, they from over east.
Yes.
They from you ain't never heard of Hypnotic Brass Ensemble, nigga?
I've never heard the music.
They are. You've never.
You've heard. You've had to heard. Yeah. Bro.
I don't think. No, he would know. Look. Here's one of the. This is Dr. Ian was at the Blackout. It was It was celebrities. It was a lot of celebrities at the Blackout. I'm trying to remember where this is at. I'm trying to go to the year, but it's one of them. So that event, right? So.
Right.
So
the Gorillas Hypnotic Brass Ensemble.
Yeah, so I was working with them at the time, and
the cartoon Gorilla.
Yes. This was 2010.
Jamie Principle.
It was 2010. Okay.
That was 15 years ago.
Jamie Principle, right? Jamie Principle, part of the Gorillas.
That was
Jamie Principle. Yeah.
So so we own Hypnotic Brass. So Hypnotic Brass, they're my friends. These are my clients at the time. But they Most Def's band. They done play with everybody, but they were on tour with the Gorillas, and so this was either their second tour. It was Plastic Beach.
Okay.
And we know that was the classic album.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was Plastic Beach, and they wanted they pretty much the Gorillas said, well, since y'all from Chicago, y'all throw the party, the after party.
Oh.
And so they was like, you gonna do the after party? And I was like, sure, of course I am.
Okay.
So we had it. I got the House of Blues Foundation Room for free.
Okay.
I got Bacardi as a sponsor.
Okay.
Mace, the De La Soul was on tour with them too. Snoop Dogg was on tour with them. Bobby Womack was on tour with them. The whole tour came to the party.
That's crazy.
Ooh, Bobby Womack. And he's a scumbag, though.
So
I won't make up a story.
So everybody came to the party. So Maceo DJ'd. I want to say Hollywood Holt and Broadway also DJ'd. And I had a whole area downstairs for like press and pictures and step and repeat. And the upstairs part of where the little rooms are off and the little sexy couches and stuff. That was where the DJ and everything was. So that was probably another moment. I didn't realize that was a moment at the time because like at the end of the matter of fact, I'm finna bring it back to Outkast. I'm finna bring it on home. I'm finna tell y'all how. Okay. So they went to the concert. They performed at the concert. They come to the party. I mean, again, I got Raekwon to come to that party too. Like everybody was coming through that party as well.
You and Ray got a great relationship.
Yes.
Like,
but he didn't even come upstairs because it was some other stuff going on in the lobby. And he was like, I don't know where I'm going. And you know it's hard to find the foundation room.
Yeah.
And so, end of the night, right? So the party is going. Now, keep in mind, when you're in the foundation room, you can't see no day or light or time.
Right.
We don't know what time it is. But the whole tour was at the party. So keep in mind, everybody that was on this tour was in the party. De La Soul, Bobby Womack, Snoop Dogg, anybody that was on that tour in Chicago, they was in that party. So I just remember at the end of the night, so Hypnotic Brass performed, right? And they performed, and they had they played Spodiote,
Dopalicious Angel.
They played it live.
I'm lost still.
That's Outkast.
You know Spodiote.
Yeah. Okay. I'm back now. Edible kicked in.
Come on,
Sorry.
man. Right.
Back.
You slipping. So.
I got the Dickens reminiscing of Charles.
Yeah. So they played Spodiote, and everybody went crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So now keep it, man. We off the Bat Juice too, because it's sponsored by Bacardi.
Bat Juice, nigga.
So Damon Albarn. So y'all know the Clash was in there too.
Yeah.
Because they was a part of the Gorillas.
Yeah, the Clash.
So everybody was in there. So at the end of the party,
so many different entities.
But that's why I said that was a totally different moment.
Right. Because
it was a moment that made, so when you go back and look at how important that album was, even on the side of Plastic Beach, because the thing I learned about the Gorillas, at least musically, they collab with anybody and everybody, but they love Chicago sound. They fuck with us.
Yeah.
And Hypnotic was the first really group that they start fucking with on the music side from Chicago. Right. They went on to work with a couple more people. I know Twilight Tone did some stuff on one of their albums too. Yeah. So anyway, all I'm gonna tell, this is what I knew the party was lit. Mm-hmm. Damon Albarn, right? So now the party winding down. Everybody getting on the tour bus. I'm, ready for everybody to leave because now I done took another shroom by this time. Y'all, this was early, like we.
Yeah. But see, sometimes it's like those type of situations. I would say, well, not drugs. I can't say. Well, I say drugs.
At that time, they was drugs. Now everybody think it's cool to do them, and I'm like, I do.
But it was like, it's a focus.
Yeah. But it was like, I was like, the party over now. I could kick it. That's what the fuck I was thinking.
Right.
So I hadn't taken it to like maybe after everybody was like kind of winding down, but I was still kind of leveled out.
Right.
So Damon Albarn is the last person who is the front. You cannot. There is no Gorillas without him.
Right.
Right. He is sitting down, y'all, at the table in the foundation room drinking, and he like, I'm gonna wait a little bit. He stays at the party longer than everybody, like longer than the tour. The party was still going on, but they was all, people on the tour like, we tired.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know what time it is because I can't see, because there's no windows in the foundation room.
Right.
At all.
We walking them down. Security, we all walking them down, and I'm with him. We're escorting him down. He literally turns around and was like, I gotta go back up there and have one more drink. He was like, this shit too lit.
Right. I'm having too good of a time.
We walked him back upstairs.
Okay.
And waited for him to have one more drink and party, and then we walked him out. Do you know they said the tour was fucked up for 2 days? Yes.
That's Chicago. That's what Chicago.
But I brought that up to say, like, that was a very lasting impression, even on a big, huge, band like that.
I mean, these are rock stars, people that's been doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it was like, I've been in the room in so many different, rooms and things like that. But those two moments are moments specifically that happened in Chicago that if you weren't, you just had to be there.
Right.
Because if you just had to be there.
Yeah.
And I have other moments, but those are the moments where I was like, shit, I really do know what I'm doing. And it was more so because when it's like living here is like a practice run a lot of times. Like you working with people who not necessarily business savvy. You working with people who don't understand the music business or the concert business or business, whatever it is. And so when you get the chance to work with bigger and more professional brands and acts and things like that, like I was like, I gotta kill it.
Right.
So I did, because I knew, like, I had so many problems with on the local side with dealing with business that if I had all the right tools, I was gonna kill it, and I had all the right tools, and that's why I remember it.
So you talk about Jay-Z, LeBron, and the Gorillas. Like, it don't really get no bigger than that, for real. But I want to back it up a little bit, right? So, Columbia, studying journalism, you start writing. So you say you were a journalist
Turned publicist.
Turned publicist.
Yeah.
So describe that transition from when you start as a journalist, you're writing for all these different magazines.
Mm-hmm.
Then when does the transition into being a publicist start?
So it started when I was actually I was always a writer. I still consider myself a journalist because I just love writing. But I realized that I like telling stories. Like that's my gift. Mm-hmm. So, and connecting the dots and being able to strategically connect things that make sense together. So when my transition started when my check bounced from when I was at the Source. I've done some interviews and I've said that my check bounced when I was writing for the Source.
Goddamn Benzina.
And I was like, hell no. I was like, okay, but that was an indicator that magazine journalism was dwindling. Yeah. And that's when the internet started creeping up. And so my last article I actually wrote was with allhiphop.com. That was the last article I wrote as a journalist. Okay. And it was on the Cool Kids.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Chicago shit.
Yeah.
And they coming back.
They just did Jack Daniels on Friday.
Oh, they was at the
they
art
did
beats?
the art beats and lyrics.
Okay.
But and it's so funny because they told me at the time when I wrote it, Chuck was like, "You the only person that ain't make us sound corny." I'm like, "That's because y'all not." I'm like, I don't want y'all to sound corny. Right. But again, those are like small indicators that I was kind of, on the right path. So when I switched over to PR, it happened real different because when I started writing, I was just, doing it for passion. Then I helped start another teen magazine here called True Star.
Okay. Yep, I remember.
When I came on board with True Star, it was a newsletter. Okay. And I was the only person with the journalistic experience out of anybody that was on the team. And so I was like, I don't want to read a newsletter. I know a teenager don't want to read no damn newsletter. Right. I'm like, I said we should make it a magazine. Yeah. So it wouldn't have, I'm sure they would have eventually got it, but I was like, I don't want to read this shit. So we should probably switch it from a newsletter to a magazine. That's more sexier. So I created the infrastructure for the entire magazine. So I was the editorial director. All of the things that kind of went into putting the magazine together, I pretty much was able to structure because that's what I went to school for. I was writing at a magazine. I was working at a magazine. It wasn't difficult. So I went to school. Nature. Yeah. So started working with them on that, and then I pretty much transitioned because it didn't work out. Some Chicago shit happened.
Some Chicago shit happened.
We
know what that means.
Seriously. And I started Swank. It literally, so Swank came out of True Star because actually me and one of the girls left True Star and I started Swank with somebody. Uh-huh. And she did some Chicago shit too. And then now I just ended up being the last man standing in this space. So originally Swank was supposed to be a publishing, a independent, like customized publishing company. Because that's what I knew. I knew publishing, media, journalism. Right. And then I got hired to be GLC's publicist. Okay. And that was my first client.
A friend of the show.
We
just had him on here.
That's my brother. I love him to death.
Look, me and Lily, we got some stories. A lot. We
talked about it. Y'all too.
Talked about it.
I'm sure y'all used to be doing all type of stuff.
It was a great time.
I bet it was.
Great time.
Y'all all in the break room.
Everywhere. I mean, that
y'all
not to that extent, but it was just a good time. Like Evergreen Plaza is like one of those places that it's a Chicago staple.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter what side of the part of town you've been to.
Everybody got an Evergreen Plaza.
Everybody got an Evergreen Plaza.
At least one.
So, but I remember though, the GLC, that's the brother, man. I love that man.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
so GLC was your first client. He was
my first client. And then, I mean, again, like when you start thinking about like all the different things that happened, like at that time we were working on his album, and I was also working with a group of producers by the name of Christian Rich that's from Chicago too. Okay. Y'all know about them? Yeah. They worked under, Pharrell and Nerd and Chad, and I actually introduced them to GLC, and then they ended up doing a song together. And it's so crazy because I remember at it was either GLC listening party or it was either, I think it was GLC listening party. Big Sean came. And I found a photo of him with some heroes in his hand. And it's so crazy to even go even further. I think I met Big Sean a couple times, but like years later, like in the last, maybe like around COVID, he did the Big Jam. And when he seen me, he was like, hey, where you been? And I was like, hey, you know me? And he remembered me from back then. And I was like, how did you even remember
Well,
me?
Big Sean is a very, very... He's a very personable person, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows everybody, and he treats everybody with
Respect.
respect.
Yeah. So that was my transition, though. So I went from working as a journalist and an editorial director to pretty much PR. And it came out of it because and honestly, another reason was at the time, this is when I think right before Obama got in office, I want to say, unemployment was really bad. Yeah. And I had to I just started Swank. I just started it. My mother gave me the money and I got it incorporated. And
I love it though, because you be having your mother outside with you.
She be outside.
I was like, Mom, what you doing outside?
Everybody know my mama.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Beautiful lady. Beautiful.
It's literally somebody be like, hey, how's your mom? She's fine. So like, you know, she's a staple in the space. You know, so it was one of them things. But when I first started, you know, she gave me the money, but she didn't come around to like until she started seeing it was really something. She was like, okay, you need some help. I'm like, I do. so she's been there, but that was the transition, and it's so crazy because I have learned. At the time I had maybe one or two women that were, you know, I would call and get advice from, and it was not a Chicago person. I had I had one lady, her name was CJ Robinson. She did PR. And I used to talk to her a lot because she worked with like Jody Breeze and a couple other people at the time. Yeah. And I would call her, and then I had another, and I want to say she was in New York or LA at the time. I can't remember. She was on the East Coast, I think. And then Betty, I met Betty doing some stuff. I think I want to say with True Star. I met her and went to DC, and she used to do a lot of stuff with Tigger. And Betty was the one who kind of like showed me like a blueprint of how a woman runs their business, like how to kind of even compartmentalize things and what having client relations means. Like, and I kept in touch with her. She died of cancer or whatever, but it was different. It was like, and then I had another mentor who was like my early mentor when I was in like high school and stuff like that. She was an independent artist, and actually she called me recently because she was the person, like after school I would go paint. Like she tapped into my creative, and that was also something that I loved. And she was also just an artist and a songwriter too. And so those like women were the ones who, you know, were there and helping me that in the early stages. And it's so funny because Louise, a full circle moment, she called me and asked me how to get on the news because she's in Colorado. She moved to Colorado. She lives in Colorado. And I gave her all the steps, and she was like, I made it on the news. And so it's just
tried and true methods.
Well, it's interesting how it came back full circle as well too. So it's one of those things like but when I transitioned, I didn't know what I was transitioning into. I didn't know I was the first person working with hip hop artists in Chicago at the time from the PR side. A lot of the earlier publicists did not work with, nobody worked with hip hop artists, and they didn't want to. Yeah. So I can say I was the first.
Dope.
That was dope.
And I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it.
So as a black woman, I see you trying to keep your circle in terms of people you work with, your team at Swank, still kind of like an all black woman led. Well,
yeah, we just got a guy on board, which I love when the guys join, actually. Okay. Because it brings a different energy. Like, women are women. We when we get on the phone, or on our calls, at least our meetings, we, you know, the women, we get on and we like, okay, what's next? Right. The guy, he brings a different type of humor. He's, you know, So every so often, I'm trying to think, have I ever had multiple men working at the same time? I used to like have a huge team, and it was so many interns because everybody always wanted to work with me, and I'd be like, I don't want to manage all y'all. Right. But at one point, I had about 12 people working under me. Okay. And it was a lot. And then one day I was like, I'm closing the office. I literally woke up and was like, I can't do it no more, because I was paying my rent, I was paying office rent. And I had just started my membership at Soho House. I was like, something gotta go. And then once I realized that I could use my office in that space, and it was just too much. I wasn't driving at the time, so I was Ubering everywhere, even though it was cheap as hell back then. Yeah. But
still an expense.
Having 12 people work under you
is a lot.
Is a lot for somebody who has a small business.
You got 12 different personalities.
And it wasn't just that. It's like I had to teach everybody everything. Right. So by the time, so my day when I had that amount of people, I would come in the office, and everybody had a question. Everybody, I'd be like, God, dog, I ain't gonna never get no work done.
No notes.
And I would have to literally wait for everybody to leave to actually work, because I had to make sure this person was doing this, make sure this person was doing that, and then if my project manager wasn't on it, I had to get on them. It was a lot. And I was like, at that point, I was in, that lasted, and it was great times, but man, it was so much on me for that age, for that time. I was a mess, meaning like I wasn't taking care of myself, and I was like living in burnout. Like and I was like, fuck this. I literally was like, fuck this. I'm done. And when I did that, everybody, my mom was the one that was like, why did you need an office? I was like, no, you don't. Not in this day and age.
You don't need brick and mortar.
Well, I went virtual like years before it was a thing.
A Zoom ain't nothing. We can talk like regular people. You can be right here.
So what year would you say you started first?
I went virtual, I want to say maybe, I'm trying to think, because I remember going virtual. I'm literally thinking about when I moved into specific apartments, because I want to say, it's 2025, so I would say maybe like 20, like right before, like maybe a year, or actually at least 2 years before the pandemic.
Okay, like around
at
2018.
least 2 years. Yeah. So it was one of those things, because I was like, why am I draining myself? And I didn't have a moment of quiet. I had to get up and go to the office every day, and I had to go because it was people there. Yeah. It was like, I was like, I don't want to move.
You got to deal with that. Such a called off today.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with none of that.
But you going there, you having a lot of calls, you having virtual meetings anyway.
I was having virtual meetings, but I was also just, it's the demand of everybody pulling on you. Right, yeah. Because I'm the person that built this, so I know I got all the answers.
You got all the answers,
I was sway at that time.
Right.
But I did not want to do that anymore, and it was draining, so I just was like, I'm closing this office.
Let me ask you a question. I'm sorry to
No, go ahead.
How was your relationship with Sway? Because y'all work.
I love Sway. That's the boy.
Sway is like iconic to me because he's like
MTV.
Sway, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's MTV.
I grew up with Sway.
He was doing MTV News.
You know what I'm saying?
Super duper bae.
Sway, me and Sway are A-okay. Like, I haven't talked to him in a minute, but every time I run into him, it's always love. Cause I'm always in New York too, so like, but he, I think he's about to start doing more on the West Coast now, cause that's where he's from. So, but or he does more on the West Coast now. But I know for me, I love actually I was the first person to bring Sway to Chicago and do a live then too. I got a lot of firsts.
Yeah. I mean, we worked together on with Louis.
Yep.
Yeah. Katie got bands and all that shit.
I was with Katie yesterday.
Yeah. For real, how's she doing?
Katie is about to drop a new project.
Okay.
And, it's gonna be. I'm gonna help her.
Okay.
So we gonna see how this go, but I think it's gonna be a really good thing.
Yeah.
So speaking of first, so you work with Westside Gunn.
Yes.
Westside Gunn is a trailblazer on many fronts.
Yes.
A fucking true visionary. Westside Gunn is so motherfucking dope.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of like what he's built with Griselda, but specifically talking about the fourth rope.
Fourth rope.
Fourth rope. I'm sorry, I said fourth
it's
rope.
fine.
Fourth rope.
Thank you for everything that you did for me.
Oh yeah, you was there. How did you?
Because
Like?
Mitch is my man. We interviewed Mitch.
We interviewed Mitch. Yeah.
Mitch is. I've been knowing Mitch. I met Mitch through. He reached out to me long time ago, to try to connect with Ferris, and eventually that worked out. And then, Mitch, I stayed in his uncle's building. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Mitch go back. But like when he told me, when I found out it was with you and everything, I'm like, oh, that shit finna blow, G.
So I got questions though, because we all knew that Westside was a huge wrestling fan.
Yes,
we've all known that.
Yes,
but we didn't necessarily expect him to start like his own promotion
wrestling company.
Yeah, so I don't know how far into the development process you were in.
Oh, I came when it was time to launch. That's when I came. I was the first. He says it like we made history. That's what he says.
Yeah.
And when the concept, when they told me the concept, I was like, this shit about to be crazy.
Gee.
Because if you grew up in liking wrestling,
Yeah.
I mean, to combine hip hop and wrestling,
Right.
And
but that's what I'm saying. Like we don't. I'm gonna go back to these nostalgic moments. You don't know that you're building a nostalgic moment a lot of times until after it happens.
Yeah.
And that was a very nostalgic moment because I'm gonna tell you why that was, I would say that's one of my more recent ones.
Okay.
But I'll say this. What made that even crazier, that year was crazy. What was that, 2024? Yeah.
yeah.
My fourth quarter was like the best and the worst time of my life. I was broke as hell because nobody really paid me real money. I'm gonna be quiet about that. But for what I did, and I again decided, okay, this is a vision that somebody has. I'm gonna help push it.
Yeah.
And it was a moment, and it was. What made it so crazy is because it happened around the election. Yeah. And on the news side, it didn't even. It was busting so hard that the news and the Trump shit, none of that interrupted the shit went viral.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting it. I do not be expecting.
You can't because you in the moment.
No, I just put my pieces together like I always do, and I be like, okay. We rocking and rolling. And even down to, I was like, okay, we didn't have like a press room. I always try to make sure there's those moments. And that's the thing. Like, I've learned, I think from the storytelling perspective and the creative side of me, you got to make sure that there's moments in those spaces to take pictures. So I was like, when we were doing our walkthrough, I'm like, where the press room going to be? Nobody, all the other rooms was for the wrestlers. I'm like, shit, I got to figure something out. So they said, okay, you can have this little pocket in the hallway. I was like, the hallway? It was classic. I said, okay.
Backwood out.
So by the time, no, it was the like where the press could hang out. It was food. It was that, right? So we were in there and I'm like, this shit looks dry. I'm like, we got to do something. So I took all the bill posters and I just stacked them all the way across. And then I created a whole backdrop with the posters. And people started taking pictures behind it because that's what I wanted. So for me, I'm there to set the stage but also help push the story along. But that's the best part of it. So like and at this stage, obviously now I'm older, so I know how to do it a little more strategically and place things in spaces and things like that. So for me, that's what makes me excited about what I do. So I came and did that because that was such a huge moment. It was. But there are pieces that you need to create those spaces. So for me, I came in literally during the event part. Okay. When they needed somebody to come and execute and do it, that's what I was there for. And then we did Atlanta after that. And that's where Big Crit, Onyx, and all of those. So like again,
one of our favorite artists, by the way.
Big Crit. I love Big Crit.
Yeah,
Big Crit is the homie.
Crit.
I met Big Crit at South by Southwest in like 2000 and something.
I remember. I think it was the Southwest when we went to Austin, Texas with Louis.
Yep.
That was a time where King Louis, Dirk,
everybody got along. Yep.
Sean Mack, Stacy, and Katie stayed in the coach house. You know what I'm saying?
I was there, but I was running around.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you was there.
I had another showcase. I had like
you had a shit
I used
ton.
to always do showcases. Like I've done a lot of stuff in a long period of time where, like, I think my first official showcase I did at South by Southwest was with Ab-Soul and Bibby.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Was it my first? It might not have been my first, but I know it was my first official showcase. After that, I did one with Freddie Gibbs. I did a couple with Freddie, but it's been so many. but the one with, I want to say with Ab-Soul and Freddie Gibbs. Ab-Soul and Bibby. Wait, I don't know. It was so many. Do you remember when we rented the mansion? We called it the Mile High Club in Austin.
Yeah.
I did so much shit, and I forgot. It was celebrities coming to that. We was doing.
It was a beat show. Yeah. Look, that was a time. Like, that was a time, like, where I wish we could. I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna go to, because that's gonna open up a whole. Yeah.
You getting sad now?
No, not like that. Not like that. But like that moment where everybody got along.
Yeah.
Like, think about the King Louis and Dirk shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These niggas was in the crib. We filmed Money and Bitches in Austin.
Yeah.
Money and Bitches.
Money and that was the name of the song. Like the deck that you see in the background, that's where I slept. Like we
No, it was like that time period, and that's why I think, even circling back to like what's happening, honestly, I think what's happening right now is, and I was talking about this yesterday, I think it's about to be a resurgence of those artists.
Yeah. We like, you know,
think about it. It's 10 years. It's been like 13. It's finna be, drill is about to be 15 years old very soon.
Which is crazy.
So a lot of those artists, those classic artists, like, they need to get their flowers.
Yeah.
They do.
The ones that are still
They
available.
do. Because Louis has always been my nigga.
I just seen Louis, like, literally. I seen Louis like 2 weeks ago.
Look,
and every time, listen, let me tell you something. He can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Nothing. Nothing. Like, no, that man is so cool.
He is so cool.
Like, I was like, bro, you a real one.
He is, and that's why, like, he has always been like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember our first press run in New York when he did Sway.
Yeah.
And Sway, they asked him to freestyle on TV. He was like, I don't freestyle.
Yeah, right.
But people don't know he was the first person that said thought on air. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Chicago, we have so many things that have trended.
Yeah.
And so many people that take our style and make more money off of it than we do. So, because we don't know how to either come together, or we don't know how to do our business, or all of it.
So let me ask you something pertaining to that. Mm-hmm. Because you mentioned earlier, like, Chicago shit happening.
What's the shit?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, not just what's the shit, because we understand what the shit is.
Yes.
As native Chicagoans. We've dealt with the shit. You know? We've all experienced the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, with the shits.
Right. The shits. Multiple instances of the shits.
It's called the shits now. What's going on?
So
shit?
But I want
the shits.
But I want to
with the shits.
We all about that, nigga.
But
is you cool? Is you cool? Okay.
But as being in this industry for as long as you have been, right, and seeing the shits happening, what do you feel like it is? Because I feel like there's a little bit of a different energy with certain people and certain artists. There's more of a collaborative energy. I feel like in certain instances,
there's a disconnect, I think, when it comes to the business and the knowledge of how artists should be collaborating. So, like, I'm gonna say it like this: if back, like, in any instance, whether you're famous, you a Grammy Award winning artist, you're a local producer, whatever, you can collab in any moment, anytime in those creative spaces. A lot of times it is all Chicago, the SHITS is the middleman.
Yeah.
That's who the fucking SHITS is.
Yeah.
Somebody fucking up the shit to try and get a piece.
It's always the middleman.
I'll put you in tune with dude. You know,
And
but you gotta
here,
hit me.
the middleman runs. We are a promoter ass business ran city.
Facts.
It's like you got to think. At the time, the label owner was the DJ, the manager, and it was technically illegal to do that.
Yeah.
This is true.
And now you got artists suffering, or you got people suffering in whatever industry they in, because this middleman is taking somebody money, and so the middleman is benefiting more than anybody.
Yeah.
How many times have a motherfucker said, "I introduce him to you, but you gotta."
Yeah, you gotta do something for me.
Exactly.
What do I get out of this?
And it's not that they won't get anything out of it. It's more like, well, can I get the shit so I can get some shit to give to you?
Right.
Because
That part.
if I meet this
that
person
part.
and nothing comes from it, it ain't nothing but a relationship, which is
Exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
So a lot of times middlemen, they'll know a person or know an artist or know somebody in a higher space, whether it's a label owner or a brand, and the brand will say, we got a budget for $20,000. They'll tell the artist or the middleman to say, we got $10,000.
Right.
And guess what that other 10 going?
Right.
In they fucking pocket.
Yeah. So I feel like
So the SHITS is the middleman. And it's not even like, it doesn't have to be that, because you can have a real middleman who knows what they're doing, who can also see. This is the problem, because we never have been taught how to do business. We don't say, hey, there's a finder's fee that you should give me. Hey, I need you to sign this agreement that you're going to give me this. Right. Instead, we just snake people and don't tell them.
So that's what I was just about to say.
It's a bad business practice,
because people be shiesty. Chicago motherfuckers it's a try to be niggas try to get over.
Yeah.
It's a scamming, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it doesn't have to be that way, right?
No.
Everybody can eat. And the cooperation really allows for that, right?
Yeah.
For everybody to be able to eat and get something together, as opposed to like,
I think
people always want to make sure they get their cut, and
right.
they don't really give a fuck about everybody else.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, I got mine, right? You know what I'm saying? Or even like that's supposed to be your man, and we got a $20,000 budget, but you tell your man we got a $10,000 budget. And your man don't never actually see the contract. He'll never see the numbers. He trusting you because you his man.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's what our business, our Chicago music industry, that's what our music industry is. Entertainment industry, as far as like sports, and when you start getting into other things, it's sort of like that. Yeah. But there's way more technicality in sports, so you can't really pull that.
Right.
Now, there are times where you'll have people that know, famous basketball players or football players, and they have them pull up to stuff. And a lot of times, sometimes the teams don't know that they at these parties, and so it be with them, it's their bodies and curfews and
right.
So like it's Chicago, we known for the buddy system. Like, oh, I know that nigga, I'll just call him. Right. There's never a due diligence of, man, bro, can you come out? Do you need to get it cleared?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, pull up to this da. You know what I'm saying? It's always been I can go over the manager or the protocol and talk directly to the person. And that's also a problem, because sometimes that person does need to be protected.
So I remember when that Genius documentary came out about with Kanye.
Kanye, yeah.
And I remember when Ye came back and did that WGCI conference.
Oh, he probably went off.
No, well, he didn't go off.
He spazzed.
He wanted he wanted everybody to call him Kanye West.
Yeah.
And them motherfuckers was just like, nah, you nigga, you just Kanye.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's just like they wouldn't do it. It's just like, bro, why would you not call this man what he asked? And that,
as if it was Diddy, y'all do it.
Right, exactly.
And they changed his
but
name
because he's from
quickly.
Chicago, so you want us to say your whole name? What you think you better than us now? Some shit. And that was like, that's some Chicago ass shit. Because this is should be our favorite son. At that point in time, he repping Chicago hard.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere
Yeah,
he go, and he got like he's the hottest thing smoking right now. Call this nigga Kanye West.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Add the West to the front.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah,
Right,
it was.
just
It was.
add it.
Yeah, so I mean, so
We have a problem with people like we're too familiar. Everybody's too like, oh, that's just.
That's exactly.
And I've had to learn that too. Like, and I think it's more like we're so like nobody. And this is the sad part. They'll do a Kanye like that, but everybody trying to get in the club think they a celebrity. The irony of it. Nobody want to get in line.
Look.
Nobody want to pay.
There has been so many
and
people.
I think that's why everybody's like, well, it's just Kanye because I'm a celebrity too.
Exactly.
Are you, my nigga?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, like
You ain't doing what Kanye doing.
Right.
right at all.
Right.
It came to the point where like when the internet first started going off, whatever, and like how people was like, oh well, I got like 5,000 followers. I don't care about your followers.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, because we come from that time when internet wasn't prevalent. Like you telling me that you got 5,000 followers mean shit to me.
Absolutely.
well, I'll say this:
45 to get in.
yeah. You're right. But that's been our energy still, and I think it works to an extent, but it also keeps you too humble if you are trying to really progress, because this place make you feel like you ain't good enough every time.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're not doing enough, and then you'll go to you see how many people leave and succeed and take off.
Yeah.
You know why? Because here, that's just regular to some
We
people.
run everything.
Well, that's my point. We're hard on each other. We're very hard on each other. We don't champion each other when we're supposed to. We wait till they get on and then we champion them.
Yeah.
And that's what the shits is.
Yeah.
All of that is shits.
The shits.
It's what is shit. It smells bad, and the longer it sits,
These
it get
shits.
harder.
That's an episode right there. These shits.
Yeah. Because and the thing is we'd rather put each other through shit than actually create some shit, because it gets back to the the collaborations and even being mad about something so small and them getting into it over some block shit and neighborhood shit, and look where one is and one was going, and it's like honestly, they still both did not win the way they were supposed to.
Nah.
Because one ended up locked up, and the other one just never got where they was really supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because of business, not even because of that.
Yeah.
Because of the middleman.
Middleman, we fucking up everything.
So, that's how we do business here. People think promoters are like, I don't know. And I'm not knocking them, because I fuck with different people, but it's like I use that as an analogy more so, not as like to knock them. It's more like we have a middleman, and the middleman gets to run the show.
Yeah.
And we don't even learn how the business itself. We just let them tell us what it is, and then we fail.
Yeah. Nah, it's and I feel like I'm an optimist. I'm a glass half full.
Sorta.
So I like to feel like, man, one day we gonna get it together.
Yeah.
Well,
I think so. I mean, look. We've had some artists on this show.
Yeah.
We've had I Am God, Fillmore, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We've talked about
GLC on there.
GLC.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to we got Vic Spencer coming back.
I love
we got, you know what I'm saying? Like this new era of music, like we talked about on the other episode, was that Jujilla, Panamera P.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Fillmore, I Am God.
Yeah.
Rufus Sims.
Yeah.
Weasel. I
Yeah.
worked with him too. I done worked with
Like,
every damn body.
it's like a whole new surge
I
of
call
music.
him Weasel.
Yeah.
He's like, it's Rufus now. It's Rufus. I'm like, okay, Rufus. Weasel.
But it's like a whole scene of music right now. So where do you how do you feel about Chicago music scene right now? Like, do you see the difference coming out? Chan's album has a great album.
It was a great album.
It was a great fucking album.
I'm so happy for him.
You know what I'm
with
saying?
that album. I'm very proud of him.
Like
And
he
just
went,
watching his progression.
Oh, yeah.
And
So
switch and how he pivoted. I think that I think there is going to be, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like I've been trying to run away from music for how long?
Oh wow, yeah.
I literally will be like, no, I'm not working with anybody in music. Fuck everybody. Fuck them artists. That's me. I'm the one that I'll tell them in their face, and they be like, Bree, you'll be back. But I try to stay. I was literally just telling my mom, I try to stay away from working in music, and nobody will let me leave. And it's one of those things where like the more that I try to stay away from it, but then I'll get a project or somebody will come see me and I'll be like, oh, I gotta help them.
Pulls at your heartgrings.
It really does. And so I would say when it comes to like what's happening right now, I feel like there's a group of seasoned artists that are emerging. And what I mean seasons, I mean literally they done been probably this might be their third round around, third
because
little run.
A lot of these niggas is close to my age.
But even the younger ones that have been rapping since the drill era, they in their 30s now.
Yeah, for real. All these niggas, all the niggas in their 30s.
So now but you gotta think like, look at and I was talking about this yesterday. Look at all of these newer rappers. Everybody has been influenced by that drill class.
Yeah.
And
that drill
more?
class
And
class.
they have made so much money
Hell
off
to them
of
haters.
the style.
Off the style.
And the vernacular, the language, the slang, and our artists are suffering.
All the motherfuckers, all
And
the people that created
I feel like
that shit.
it's time for even like that group. Like you got the hip hop and you got drill, but this is the thing. It's still hip hop.
It is.
And that's the thing. When you go back and start listening, you like, oh, they was rapping.
Yeah, they was rapping.
But you don't. But it's the beat. It makes it different. Now, what they was rapping about is a whole different story too. But what I'm saying is that I think there's going to definitely be I'm gonna call it a new cycle, but it's like I'm gonna use a music analogy. Back for the first time. It's like a ludicrous thing where they've been here, but now I feel like there's a pocket and a time and space right now for everybody to talk their shit, do their shit, but now it's more refined, which means it's gonna come off better. And now they know better. People are mature. They got shit to talk about. People done been through some shit. I think that I can't estimate what it's gonna look like, but like I'm curious. I mean, I have no choice because people don't let me walk away from it. So I'm curious to see how it's going to pan out. But what I will say is that I feel like there is going to be a new group of like hip hop artists coming out of Chicago. And I feel like as long as we don't put boundaries on them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that we'll be fine because hip hop has always been about being the originator of whatever style you have. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, not to get all technical, but like one of my friends, shout out to Vic Lloyd.
Love it.
My nickname, he just gave me a new nickname. My nickname is Hip Hop. He like, that's all you look like. But I am a hip hop girl. Like, I've been in it so long. I can study it. I know what the meanings are. And it's so funny because back then people used to be like, oh, you got the DJ. Like people don't know the 5 elements of hip hop and all of that. But hip hop has always been about being unique. Yeah. And now we got so many people rapping or doing music like another artist. Yeah. There is everybody's becoming boring.
And that was back then. You was biting, and that was like looked down upon.
Exactly.
You had to have your own style.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think for us, that new reemergence is gonna come back, and I feel like it's just gonna be in a refined way. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but I do know that it's a space for it.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm excited about that because we've always had, like, the one thing we can't say is we ain't got no talented people here.
Oh, gee, we could go back.
We got the best.
We could go back. We could go back.
We
could go back.
There's so many talented people here. Just like you talk about when you come to like the musicians, everybody got niggas from Chicago in their bands.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or just Chicago bands playing with them. Like you say, Hypnotic and play with some of everybody, and they just won a mini.
And people, and a lot of people, you didn't even know who they was.
Yeah. I really did.
And they've been in the game for years.
A long time.
And
bro.
they are
Yeah.
they the homies.
Oh,
You might have seen them and just didn't even know that
Didn't
they
even
were a
know
band.
it.
Yes, but their father is Phil Karan, who also mentored Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I know a lot. When it comes to the music,
Like Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's not good.
I can talk about the history. Like
reason.
I can.
Yeah, we gonna have to have you back again. You know what I'm saying? Because we got. Yeah, because I mean, you got a wealth of knowledge, man. You've been in this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
And I love talking about music.
Hey.
I love it. I mean, I was just telling somebody like, I think I want to start my own podcast about music.
Hey, do it, shit.
you should.
I talk about I love music to the point where I just assume everybody know everything that I know about it, and then I get to talk and they be like, I ain't never know that. And I'm like, how didn't you know?
Bro, it's always been like that. You be around a whole bunch of people, and they'll tell a story, and you be like, "No, well, that's actually not true."
Yeah.
Or you'll just be like, hey, did you know?
Yeah. Well,
Right. Hey, well, you know
Fun
this,
fact.
fun
Yeah.
fact.
Me and and then I just feel like, again, music creates moments. So it's like I remember meeting Larnell because we worked in a music space.
Yeah.
And every time I came in there, they was in there working, and I'd be like, y'all in this motherfucker.
And I ain't know. Look. I ain't gonna lie, G. I was new to it.
yeah.
Like
Very.
I get to Austin, I'm at the airport with Louie, Lero, Katie, Stacy.
all the ignorant people.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga Paul Rosenberg walks right past me. Hot 97. The Jew. He cool as shit. He a cool Jew. But I'm like, I tell Lero, oh, that was Paul Robeson. Well, why didn't you get his number?
You said Robeson, Paul.
I mean,
Paul
Robeson.
Rosenberg. This nigga said Paul Rosenberg.
Paul Rosenberg. I'm sorry, Paul Rosenberg.
Peter Rosenberg.
But Peter Rosenberg.
Peter, yes.
Peter
I got you.
Rosenberg. Yeah, Peter
I
Rosenberg.
got you.
But he was.
This nigga love fucking the people names. Bro.
I fuck up a date all the time.
That's all right.
But no, like I was like, I didn't know what to do. He was like, you could have got his number. Like we don't have a contact to Peter Rosenberg. Like we don't even know who do.
I think I did at the time. But
You
okay.
did, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
at that time, you know, that shit was just moving so.
Yeah,
you know?
he was new to it. He's trying to get it.
So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yes. No, but that's how he was the
That's
whole
what I'm
time.
supposed
And
to
I
do.
would be like, Larnell, what's going on? Come on, get up.
But I think it was I was just
he didn't know what he was
observing.
doing.
I was observing so much because it was so new to me. Like
It
I
was
was-
very new. And he looked like a little, he looked wet behind the ears.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
And I walked in there like,
yeah, that was. But it's like it was always love because it was like you know I've worked these events and I've met all these people. But the thing about it is like
working in it is different.
like I was like thrown to the fire.
Yeah.
Like you know, shout out to John Doe. Then it was like I'm how you was my stage manager.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna
Didn't
have
know
a meeting at 2:00 with all the opening artists. I'm gonna give them their lineup. I'm gonna give them their times. Nigga, you
Nobody-
cannot show up 2 hours after your time with 40 people.
Oh no, they would. I mean, but that's the thing again. Chicago is such a breeding ground for learning.
Gee, I was so new to it. I was like, I don't know.
He
Wait,
probably
what's
let
going
you let everybody in.
So you remember the
He was
legend?
like, come on, everybody in.
The legendary night I had was the famous video with Chief Keef
On stage.
on stage with 100 motherfuckers.
Yep.
I was on the right side of the stage, like telling him, like, you cannot have this many people
I was not
on
at that
stage.
show. I think I was. I might have been or not. But I just remember seeing
Obviously, he
Them
did not
niggas,
listen.
went
them niggas
viral.
looked at me and I was like, carry on.
you went for the, and at that time they really had
Oh
it
yeah, oh yeah.
All
Nah.
of them.
All 100 of them niggas had that,
Hey.
had it on. Every last one.
Hey,
on. She carry on. You know what? I'm gonna go over here.
I'm going to go chill.
Y'all have. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
But
man.
see, that goes back to the time, like you said, like, we live in these moments where we don't know their moments until later on in life.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I never knew that was a moment for me or to be that insane.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, damn.
Cause
Like,
all you
that's-
see is a whole bunch of badass kids
Yeah.
running on the stage.
They was all shorties.
Like,
They
I'm
were.
telling
They was all
the niggas, like, hey,
and they
fam.
were all badass kids.
Yeah.
I remember telling Chief Keef, you can only go on stage for 15 people. Who the fuck's Buddy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Treat it. I'm not, you know.
I am just Buddy. That's
Yeah,
my
right. That's your name for the rest of the night, nigga, buddy. Hey, man.
Buddy ass.
I'm just relaying the message. Yeah, but nah, man. Oh, man, this has been a great conversation.
Yeah, this has been awesome.
Oh, man.
Oh, thank y'all.
I definitely appreciate you coming through, blessing
Of
us
course.
with your spirit and your knowledge and your stories, man. This has been wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That's
fun.
That's what we like to have, man. At, here at Easily Offended Podcast, shameless plug.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? We like to create moments and we like to create like organic conversations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
love it.
we like to vibe, we like to chill, we like to talk our shit because we know our shit because we've been in the shit.
Yes.
That's why the episode's gonna
And
be
you
called
with the
The
shits.
Shits. Right. Oh,
Right.
with the shits,
and
with the shit.
with the shits.
Both of them. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we like to create. We like to create a vibe, man. And the thing about it is, like, we've had a lot of Chicago legends, and you're definitely one of the Chicago legends.
Absolutely,
here in
100%.
Chicago. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yo, gotta get your flowers. Gotta get your flowers.
Because you have launched so many careers. You've got a bright future ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of people that's been part of this whole experience that me and Rail and Chris and Sean has created is giving us great moments to experience. Because people like outside of Chicago, they just know Chicago's cracking. Yeah. But they don't know why Chicago's cracking.
People don't know why Chicago is
You know what I'm saying? Like the people that laid that groundwork to make it a city where you can come, drink, eat, party, and experience some dope ass shit. Yeah. No matter what color you are. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You work with the gorillas and everything.
I will say this. I have a friend who is from Chicago. Shout out to Nascent, who is an amazing Grammy Award winning and nominated producer. One of my best friends. He was the first person that was like, you the plug here. And I was like, what you mean? But people call me for everything. Even the gorillas, they call me like, hey, you know where we can get this? I'm like, okay, let me call somebody. Or somebody will call and say, hey, I need this and by this time. So I've even been in that space. So I've been very up close and personal with so many different people when it comes to like the experience they have when they touch down here. Yeah. And that's the other thing I think is about the beauty of being from the West Side.
But you know, we've all like created these relationships. Like we got Vic Lloyd, Corey, Zoe, Dave, Mitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We have John,
he ain't
Don.
named not one girl but me.
Oh no, I was gonna name you.
No, I'm saying it got to be some more women. It can't just be me.
I mean, but to me, like you're the only one I know. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know there's others out there, and shout out to them. This is no diss, but like I know you, and I've watched you come out. Yeah, nigga, that Jay-Z and that shit was legendary.
It was
legendary.
I mean, I think the funny part is I remember at that time I was like, did I take a picture? I was like, damn, I ain't got no pictures. No. But I do have one. I got a picture of me talking to Jeezy. Now, okay, I know we got to end the podcast.
I know you the snowman. No.
But I got to tell this story.
Okay.
About the blackout. Okay. So it goes back to all the celebrities coming in. This is my story. So, you know, we got our radios. They telling us who's coming through the alley or whatever, right? So I think everybody was either waiting on LeBron. It was either they was waiting on LeBron or Jay-Z. It was somebody. So I'm standing. So my job at the time, because I had the room set up, the press was set up, I'm standing there and I have to bring everybody in, and I'm greeting them at the back door. Yeah. So I'm looking down the hallway. They like, Derrick Rose is coming. Derrick Rose on the radio. And I'm like, that's Derrick Rose? Okay. I'm waiting. That I'm looking. I'm like, it was when Jay-Z still had a fade too, and Derrick Rose had one. It wasn't Derrick Rose. I'm like, Jay-Z coming down. I was like, Jay-Z's coming down. I was like, oh my God. Because he was the one that we didn't know what time.
Yeah, you didn't know what time he was on.
And I'm like, that's not Derrick Rose. I told him it was Derrick Rose because I couldn't see. Yeah. Because Derrick Rose had on this jacket that I did not really like,
Right.
but it was black. And Jay-Z, I think, had a black jacket on that night too.
Right.
Not remember, but I just know they both kind of the same complexion. They some light skinned niggas, but Jay-Z ain't quite light skinned. But
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
they wasn't far. They're not far in the height. I couldn't see. It was completely black. And when I seen that it was Jay-Z, I went. That was the only time I got hysterical.
Hey, look. He knows I'm a Jay-Z fanatic.
Super
I'm
Jay-Z
a,
fan.
we
We
can go
know.
bar
We've
for
had
bar.
these. Yeah.
Now,
We've had these conversations.
Listen,
But like when I saw him,
you
I
was sick,
just
weren't you?
froze. Like, because I've seen Jay live, which is totally different. But seeing Jay in a private
club.
setting,
Yes,
where it's just you and like 30 people, and it's just him walk.
it was. I that was the first time I actually went ballistic at work because I was like on the walkie-talkie like Jay-Z's walking down the alley. He be-
Security, get ready. Move to the right.
But
Lights, camera, action.
It was like literally like as soon as he got to the door, Leon Rogers.
Shout out to Leon, friend of the show.
Yeah. So at the time, I don't know if this is still his bodyguard, but he has a body. He had like a Marine trained bodyguard. Jay-Z did. Soon as he walked in,
Asian dude.
white guy.
White, yeah. He like
White guy,
6'8".
yeah, bald head. So I remember him walking in. I greeted him. Just prepped him a little bit, and I'm like, damn, I actually talked to Jay-Z. Jesus Christ. But as Jay-Z's coming in after I prepped him, Leon reached out to shake Jay-Z's hand, and the Marine dude was like, boom! I was like, damn. That shit was crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was like, oh, he don't fuck around.
Oh no, dude! Look, my homeboy was like, bro, like
Dude.
them niggas, Jay-Z team, they be like, they send their security guards out 2 hours beforehand, before they leave, clear the block. We be a beef to go to ice cream.
Yeah, it was like it was so crazy, and that was the moment when I think when I got home I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then when LeBron came, it was even more like, oh my God. Because even after they did that second, like after they did that part, they did another one, but it wasn't the same. It was not the same. So it was just like those type of things you just not gonna get back.
Yeah.
Like you
Great
had to be there.
You gotta be there.
You had to be
All
at
the
shit.
listeners, you gotta be here.
Yeah, man.
Summertime shy ain't no joke.
Yeah.
That was, I don't even remember what that was in March. It was spring, but
Yeah.
But yeah,
But man,
Yeah.
we gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
we gotta get out of here.
we do.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Bree,
Such a pleasure.
what do you have coming up?
Oh, he's like, I gotta go.
But yeah. I mean,
I literally have to go.
Okay. So lastly, I'll make it short and sweet. I am working on a college fair right now. I'm actually gonna work with Katie. I just started working on this black owned tech app called Be Upfront, which is about singles and dating specifically for black folks.
Okay.
They based out of Dallas, and then I am working on a movie right now called Baldy, and the filmmaker is from Chicago, and he's based in New York, and we're going to LA this week coming up to the Michaud Film Festival. They've won over 10 awards at this point. So yeah, and you can follow me, Briana J, Briana Gatlin, Swank PR. And that's it. And thank you for having me.
Oh man, look, it's always been a pleasure. You know,
It was great.
We can keep this conversation going, but we gotta,
But
wrap
Rail
it up.
gotta go.
Yeah,
Rail's
yeah,
been giving
yeah.
us that
It's
look like y'all
family
better get
shit.
up off this mug.
No.
I see it. He got me nervous. I'm like, we gotta go. Something about to happen if we don't stop this shit right now.
No.
It's all right. We about to end.
I gotta go pick my kid up. That's only.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, it's family shit.
Yeah.
We don't want you in trouble.
Hey Ray, where can they find you at, man?
Rail the producer 914, 914 Media Group, both on IG.
He wasn't even gonna give his social media. He was finna get up and walk out on the. He looked like he about to. He like. I'm like shit.
No, I still gotta pack all this shit up, nigga. I can't just.
Briana, what's my damn? Gallon. My name is Briana Gallon. But Instagram, my company is Swank PR at SWANK PR everywhere. Briahna J on Twitter, I think. Briahna 31 is Instagram, and y'all can just Google me. Actually,
just Google me.
For real.
You hit that. That's
Google
boss
me.
talk right there.
Is it?
Just Google.
But for real, Google me. You'll find me. That's all.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, this your man. God damn it. Class of 1979 Instagram. You already know what it is. Easily Offended Podcast. I done had a couple too many bourbons.
Teeny,
you know what I'm saying? I got to use a washer bag.
Timid.
Hey, man, we want to thank y'all for coming out. Make sure y'all tune into this episode. Thank you once again for coming through.
Oh, hey. The cat.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
My beautiful people. Thank y'all for following. We out, man. Peace.
Peace.